These days, Pittsburgh could be known as the Hollywood of the East Coast. Point News has a look at the new movie filming right near campus.
Plus, Point Park receives a major grant for the development of the new Pittsburgh Playhouse. We'll tell you how students are reacting.
And Halloween is tomorrow. We'll take you to a local mall that's making sure pets have a howling good time. Point News starts right now.
Live from the Point Park University Broadcast Center in downtown Pittsburgh, this is Point News.
Good afternoon and welcome to Point News. I'm Jillian Trainer.
And I'm Mark Oliverio. Pittsburgh has played host to some major films the last few years.
The latest movie starring Vin Diesel is filming only a block from Point Park's campus. The Union National Bank building, Point News reporter Megan Barney's got a one-on-one interview with the film's associate producer.
Crews have transformed this area of Wood Street into something far, far away from here. As they film Lionsgate: The Last Witch Hunter, students are on the lookout for the movie stars Vin Diesel, Michael Caine, and Elijah Woods. Point News got a rare glimpse of Vin Diesel heading onto set. Admit it, you've probably walked by and tried to peek into the former National Bank building, which was transformed into Vin Diesel's bedroom. Producer Valentino Morales told me the reason they're shooting in Pittsburgh is because of a tax credit.
We actually, filming this movie because New York, this would have been $200 million a budget. But now since we're doing it here in Pittsburgh, it's $120 million because of all the tax incentives that we get from Pittsburgh.
Tax incentives has been a top topic. That was the focus of an event on filming in Pittsburgh. Panelists Michael Capozzoli, Charlie Humphrey, Don Keyser, and Carl Kurlander talked about their hard work to bring movies here.
We had huge amounts of work. Showing 100 games was down there, and they killed their tax credit program. They went from over $100 million down to $10 million, and my fund's been blowing up ever since.
She says when movies come here, money follows. Since she's led the film office, 94 films and television shows have come to Pittsburgh and brought in $635 million to the region. Reporting for Point News, I'm Megan Barney.
The Last Witch Hunter is a supernatural action film where Vin Diesel must stop a plague from ravaging New York City. It's set to be released in October of next year.
Election day is next Tuesday, and candidates for Pennsylvania governor are beginning their final rounds of campaigning. On Monday, Democratic candidate Tom Wolf was in Pittsburgh, getting support from former President Bill Clinton. At the rally on the South Side, Clinton told Pittsburghers they have one of the best candidates for governor in the country. Wolf has another rally Saturday in Philadelphia, where he will also get support from President Obama. Incumbent Tom Corbett is also getting big-name support from New Jersey Governor Chris Christie and Texas Governor Rick Perry.
Those final rounds of campaigning are tightening in the race between Corbett and Wolf. Last Franklin and Marshall poll has 50% of the registered voters going with Tom Wolf and 32% of with Governor Corbett. We'll have all the results for you next week on Point News.
The Pittsburgh Playhouse's move from Oakland to downtown is part of the university's Academic Village initiative, getting their school's theater program involved in the city's rich cultural scene. Point News reporter Kelsey Metzger has more.
Curtain will close on the Pittsburgh Playhouse in Oakland, and construction begins to move downtown after Governor Corbett's presentation of a $5 million state redevelopment grant. Point Park is set to start work on its transition to the new Pittsburgh Playhouse site before the end of the year. Students like sophomore Sierra Sherwood can't wait for the opportunities the new complex will bring.
It's a brand new space. It's going to be all really nice facilities and stuff. I think it's going to bring in a lot of new people. It's just going to bring a lot of opportunities to not only the theater students but also other students on campus as well.
As it starts to come together, students hope to be able to have their input heard.
But I'd like to see more high quality kind of facilities and tools that we'll be able to use.
And Governor Corbett says the Playhouse won't only affect students, but the downtown community as a whole.
The money that we've invested at Point Park is going to have a tremendous impact on the students that are all graduating from there, on the public of Western Pennsylvania. They're going to be able to see plays in a new Playhouse down here in downtown Pittsburgh.
Students agree the new Playhouse will be beneficial for everyone.
I am really excited. I think this new Playhouse is going to be really nice, and it'll bring a whole lot of new opportunities to the downtown area.
The 5-story new Playhouse site is expected to attract 60,000 non-student patrons each year in its 250-plus performances. Reporting for Point News, I'm Kelsey Metzger.
Plans surrounding the future of the August Wilson Center are moving forward. The Allegheny Regional Asset District voted unanimously to approve a $1.5 million grant to help the Pittsburgh Foundation, Heinz Endowments, and Richard King Mellon Foundation purchase the August Wilson Center. The foundation's plan to set up a nonprofit for programming and a second for operation of the building.
Pennsylvania Supreme Court Justice Seamus McCaffery resigned Monday amid sanctions that would have him removed from his position. McCaffery is accused of having emailed pornographic images on his computer. This is the same scandal that forced several other state leaders to resign. McCaffery's open position leaves the state Supreme Court with 3 seats open for the 2015 elections.
Coming up on Point News, will rain creep into your Halloween forecast? Details coming up.
Plus, dog owners unite. Why pit bull supporters gathered together to stand up for their favorite dogs.
Inspiration, wisdom, creations, and memories. We share what makes us laugh and what angers us. Built on the notion of a free flow of ideas, our country thrives on the freedom of speech. Without it, who would watch over our governing powers? And how would we share our history to make a difference for the future? It's this freedom to share that gives us a reason to listen.
Start your morning with City News.
Start your morning with campus news.
Start your morning with political coverage.
Start your morning with fun.
Start your morning with us, only on Daybreak.
Did you know that Point Park has a cheerleading squad?
Don't stop. Don't get it confused.
Not only do our cheerleaders represent Point Park at regional and national competitions, but they also promote spirit and awareness of every sports team on campus. Come to any men's or women's varsity basketball game at home to watch the cheerleaders perform at halftime and cheer from the sidelines from the first jump ball to the final buzzer. Sports not your thing? You can catch the cheer team lead the crowd at the fall and spring pep rallies as well, or at several competitions around Pittsburgh each year. So what are you waiting for? Show the Point Park cheerleaders the support they show you.
To me, freedom of speech means there are no barriers to voice opinions. Communication is key to a functioning society and relationships in those societies. I believe our forefathers gave us this right, so if concerns or problems arise, we have the right to respectively use words, aids, and body language to give our message. Compromise may not always be met, but when it does meet, it opens up the world to new ideas, relationships, and makes the world become a happier place.
This weekend, the Stay Tuned Distillery went to the dogs. Pet lovers gathered to celebrate pit bulls and learn more about what makes this breed so special. Reporter Joel Anderson has more.
We're here celebrating dogs like Adora here, whose reputation is marred due to her breed. It's National Pit Bull Day, and groups like the Proper Pit Bull and Biggie's Bullies are here to repair that reputation. Pit bull lovers and advocates joined together this weekend for a day of eating, drinking, education, and fun, all in the name of their breed everywhere. The day was a joint party sponsored by the Proper Pit Bull and Biggie's Bullies. Nicole Garitano said it was great joining the two organizations.
Proper Pit Bull and Biggie's Bullies came together today. We're two organizations that really like and support one another and want to work together. We both do our own thing, but we both feel very strongly that working together and creating partnerships is really going to help us save way more dogs and help the public out a lot more. So we came together today on the Pit Bull Party celebrating Pit Bull Awareness Day.
Biggie's Bullies president Allison Stetz said the two groups complemented each other well.
More or less, we're really just a rescue-based rescue. Like, we don't really, like, we're Nicole and the Proper Pit Bull, they have, like, the educational aspect of it, which we're thankful for, because now with Biggie's, because we don't have that, we can bounce people off of it to her rescue. But really, it's just, all of our dogs are in foster homes, none of them are in shelters, none of them are boarded or anything like that. But it's basically just, we rescue them, we rehabilitate them, we train them and make sure they're acceptable in society, and then we get them in the best homes we can get them in.
Guests were able to ask volunteers from each organization any questions they might have had, and they were able to meet the poster pits, Adora, Nola, and Gracie. Adora's owner, Sarah Shively, said people shouldn't judge a breed by their reputation.
I would tell everyone that they're dogs, just like any other dog, to treat them like a dog, because that's all that they are. If you're looking for something that's big and scary, you're looking for the wrong thing. She's a dog. She sleeps like a dog. She eats like a dog. She's a dog. And it's sad that people think that there's something that they're not, but she's full of love and cuddles, and she just wants to be loved all day, just like any other dog. Needs the same things, and that's what I give her.
Visitors could show their love for this breed by getting their pictures taken with the pits. The proceeds from the event were split between the two rescues. If you see a pit bull or any dog and want to approach it, follow these guidelines from dogsbite.org. Do not pet a dog without first letting the dog see you. Do not lean your face close to a dog. Do not bother a dog that is eating. And finally, do not turn your back on a dog and run away. Reporting for Point News, I'm Joel Anderson.
Coming up on Point News, catching up with the track team. We'll hear from the head coach on how the recruitment process is going.
Here at the Pioneers sideline, we get freshmen involved as quickly as possible so they get the real-world experience on air and behind the scenes to set themselves apart in internships and potential jobs. Blaine, where is that video? I needed it in KeyPro like yesterday.
All right, I got you, Chris. But I got a quick question for you guys.
What do you mean the questions? It's always a question. It's always a... What? Where is he? Blaine! 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 Freshman, you can't find any good ones anymore.
Do you know all the things you can do with your student ID? Along with getting discounts to some of the restaurants around campus. Showing your Point Park ID can net you deals on tickets at theaters in the Cultural District. To check out all the current options, just search Student Discounts on the Point Park University homepage.
An expression, a belief, a symbol, freedom to worship, an unspoken word. To express yourself means standing up for what you believe in. There's a freedom to worship, and freedom to live. To speak never saying a word, to love, to let your voice be heard. The light of your own path. For more information, visit www.freedomofspeechpsa.org.
Halloween is just a day away, but some local pet lovers got an early start on the celebration by dressing up their dogs and letting them strut their stuff. Point News reporter Alexis Adams has the story.
I'm here at the Mall at Robinson, where the Western PA Humane Society has given our four-legged friends a happy Halloween. It was the 8th annual pet costume contest for the Western PA Humane Society. The contest allowed pets and their owners to dress up and strut their originality for a good cause.
Your pet, have a really fun time, but then all of the proceeds from the costume contest go back to help the animals at the Western Pennsylvania Humane Society. So we're here to raise money for the shelter and invite people to come out and have a wonderful afternoon and evening with their pets.
The contest was divided into multiple categories: look like an owner, group theme, funniest and cutest pet, and Oliver Best. Back this year to defend his title as most original was King Charlie.
Last year.
Really? What was it last year?
He was a shark and my brother was the shark tank.
Even a few celebrities were in attendance, including the K9 versions of Andrew McCutcheon and Judge Judy. One of the official judges of the contest says picking winners is serious business.
Because everybody's so good, and everybody's trying really hard to make it a really nice event for their pets and a family event, so we have to be tough but not too tough.
Reporting for Point News, I'm Alexis Adams.
We had one more taste of summer this week, but looks like we might see some snow this weekend.
Let's go over to Karen Mao for a look at how the rest of the weekend is going to play out.
Yes, I hope you guys enjoyed that warm weather because it looks like the seasonal temperatures are starting to catch up with us. This morning we started at about 41 degrees around 8 a.m. It was a bit chilly, but it's going to warm up to about 53 degrees tonight. And rumor has it that there's going to be a bit of snow this weekend. So right here we've got the weekend outlook for you. On Friday, I hope you guys are rainproofing those Halloween costumes because it looks like a bit of rain. We've got 52 degrees as the high, and the low is going to be 40 degrees. On Saturday, there's going to be a bit more rain at 46 as the high and 34 as the low. Sunday, you're going to have a nice sunny day to end off your weekend at 47 degrees for the high and 32 for the low. Next up, we've got Alexis with our sports. Let's check out our Steelers. Alexis?
It was a happy day here in Steel City for Steelers fans. The team took to the field in the old school uniforms, and that might have been their lucky charm, taking home another win, beating the Colts 51-34. With this victory, Roethlisberger accumulated his 100th win and set the franchise record with his 522 yards passing and 6 touchdowns. The Steelers play the Baltimore Ravens this Sunday night at Heinz Field. Along with the Bumblebee throwbacks, last Sunday you might have seen cornerback William Gay wearing purple shoes. Gay says he wore the purple shoes in honor of October being Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Gay lost his mother to domestic violence when he was just a child. The cornerback says he ran it by Mike Tomlin before hitting the field. The university added a new sports team this year, and the participation numbers are through the roof. The track and field program has become Point Park's newest success. The coach says that the future of the athletes is looking very promising.
Initially, I thought it was going to be very difficult, but recruiting ended up going very well. Our goal when I was hired was to bring in 25 new student athletes, and we were able to bring in 54 freshmen. We'll be participating in every event offered in track and field, so anything from any of the running events from the 100 up to the 10K, and in field events, we even have some pole vaulters on our team.
Coach Parsley says his goal is to recruit students who will potentially qualify for the national meet. Last week, the Point Park basketball coaches sat down to field questions during Media Day. Men's coach Bob Rager said this is one of the better teams he has coached in a few seasons because of their hard-working attitude. Women's coach Tony Grenett says his team is tired of making it to Nationals tournament and losing. Their goal is to bring home a national title.
I like this team. I enjoy coaching this team. It's my kind of team. There's no nonsense. They come to work. They've bought into the philosophy that if you work hard, you can become good.
This year, we're trying to make sure that we peak at the right time as a team, which would be January, February, and hopefully mid-March.
On November 1st, and the men playing in Ohio. They're playing in the Ohio Christian Tournament on November 6th through the 8th. That does
it for this week's Point News. Kelsey Metzger and Tori Adams are going to be anchoring the chair next week. Be sure to join them next Thursday live at 2 p.m. But first, Mark, I hear it's your birthday today.
Happy birthday!
Thank you very much.
Do you have any fun plans?
Trick-or-treating.
Trick-or-treat.
Oh, do you have your
big.
costume all picked out today
You're
already?
too big to trick-or-treat.
No, never too big to go.
You're gonna
trick-or-treat.
scare the
Never
kids.
too old to go
No, I'm
trick-or-treating.
gonna be dressed up like Superman. Clark
Oh,
Kent.
Clark Kent, you're gonna do the nice. All right, so are you sure we're gonna get snow? Please tell me that was just kind of like a fluke kind of thing.
I'm hoping that there's not going to be much snow this weekend, but that's the rumor. Hopefully on Friday there isn't too much rain because my costume is not rain-proofed yet.
What are you being?
I'm going to be Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
So
Oh, there you guys go. You should go together.
Wait, yeah, Wonder Woman and Superman.
The
Trick or
Justice
treating.
League, bringing justice to the streets of PA.
Or stealing candy.
Trick-or-treating.
That's what-
Can Superman stop the rain?
No, he
Is that
can't.
a
He
power
can't stop the rain. No, he can.
I
I think
wish.
he might be able to make it rain though.
All right, guys, we'll see you next week. Have a good one, everybody.